Hello and welcome back. So, today we're going to be talking BBL, 5 things I wish I knew before receiving a BBL. So, we're going to go ahead here and cut straight to the chase. Number one, I wish I knew you had to have more than one BBL to be fine or to have that nice Coca Cola bottle shape. You can't go in there with one session and be built fine as wine in the wintertime. I mean, you can if that's the aesthetic you're going for. But me, I want to be a curvy. I want it to be curvy, fine, sexy. I mean, just all of the things of the things of the things of the things. And one just wasn't going to get it. Now, maybe if you go in there with a shape already, a nice small waistline, and you already kind of hippity and you got, booty and things of that nature, then possibly you probably could get away with one. But me, I went in there like olive oil. I didn't have anything. I was straight up and down number one. I mean, skinny and little as little could get. So unfortunately, they had to build me a foundation, which after the first one, I did see some results. My behind wasn't as round and curvaceous as I would have preferred, but I could definitely tell that it had been done. And again, um, what at least 30% of the fat that's transferred dies. So you're not left with a whole lot of fat because again, 30% of that fat that is injected or transferred dies. So the first one was good. There was really no pain there. But the second one, oh my goodness. Ooh, that second one was something else. That brings me to number two, the pain. The first one, there was no pain, but the second one, oh, that second one wore me thin. That second one wore me out so bad I cried. I'm not a type of chick that'll cry. Like it take a lot to make me cry and bring me down like that. That surgery, and it wasn't the transferred portion. I believe it was the lipo portion that was really aggressive. The first time my doctor, he didn't. I mean, he wasn't that aggressive. He was aggressive, but he wasn't that aggressive. The second time, he was aggressive. Like he went in, like he dug in, and like took care of that because that was painful. I cried on a scale from 1 to 10. That was like a 9.5, to be honest. Like the first time I had it done, the pain was, I would say maybe, or maybe a 4 possibly. But the second time, that was an easy 9.5. That hurt. That was painful. Like, and I wish, and he did tell me, he said, hey, because you did have one a couple of years ago, some years earlier, you'll have scar tissue. So there'll be, chances it'll be painful. But he should have specified like it would have been like painful, painful, not like no baby painful, because that was painful and it hurt. Like it brought me to tears. And the only comfort that I received from that was getting my lymphatic massages. That was the only thing that gave me comfort. Almost every time after I got a massage, I went smooth to sleep, like every time. Like there wasn't one time that I didn't have the massages done. I didn't go to sleep because that was the only thing that made me feel better. That made me feel so it relieved pressure or something. It was just an oh my gosh, it made me like every time I did get massages, I would pass gas like refusively. Like it was like uncontrollably because that's one way that or that's one of the ways that to release that those drainages or just the fluids and things. It can be released in the form of gas or you pee it out. So most of the time, it was kind of, I guess for me, it was kind of half and half. But I felt like I passed gas a lot. That was crazy. But yeah, the lymphatic massages they help. Like they did, give me most relaxers and pain medication. But for some reason, those things didn't work because I finished those up within what the first 2 days. I was done with that medicine, like because I mean, it was just I couldn't get comfortable. It was very, 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 very uncomfortable. And again, like those massages, they put me to sleep. So I enjoyed those. And I got those as often as I could because I realized that's the only thing that made me feel, pretty good. Number three, the upkeep. Oh my goodness, my gosh, the upkeep, having to be in the gym. I'm not a gym girly. When I do go to the gym, I'm pretty much doing cardio. That's the only thing that I'm doing in there, which I should be doing more, but cardio, I can burn, my calories and kind of lose, or shape my body, tone it up in one routine. You have to manage your eating. If you don't, you're gonna blow up like a pig, almost as if you've never got anything done. Now, transfer fat does grow. So, your my behind will get bigger. But again, if I don't watch my eating habits, my stomach will catch up with my booty. And it'll be like, girl, you got more butt. You got more gut than butt. And who wants that? So definitely watching my eating habit or watching your eating habit, um, that plays a big part in watching the calories that you're eating. But yeah, being in the gym that's a lifestyle. Um, that's something you need to obtain and maintain to keep fine and keep, sexy. So, you know, but again, you always can go just have um a lipo done. You don't have to get the transfer, but you can get a lipo. So but who wants to do that? Me. No, but I'm definitely trying to work hard and mentally uh keep myself sane enough to stay in the gym because that gym ain't no joke. It's a surgery within itself. All that sweating, all of that running, and well, I don't go in there and do any running, but I'm definitely walking, and I'm walking on an incline as well. So that really makes it intense. Um, Number four, I've noticed that I have cellulite now. So I wish I kind of knew that, you know, getting a bigger bottom or get bigger, booty that you could possibly, have cellulite. Because I didn't ever have cellulite or have to worry about that before having the surgery. Had a real cute, nice, pretty bubble round. Well, it wasn't round. It was, well, I'll say flat round. But was cute and dainty and smooth. And now I looked in the mirror when I had some little my Daisy Dukes on, and it was like, girl, where did all these dimples come from? And I mean, it was dimple city. It looked like a girl had sat down in some loose gravel and got up and had indentions all in her butt. It was like, oh, I don't know. I mean, let's be clear. I'm still fine as wine in the ever winter time. But yeah, she kind of dented up a little bit back there, but I mean, that's fine. There's things that I'm sure I can do to get rid of that as well, but I wish I knew that too. And this brings me to number five. I wish I had well, I already knew that I was, because I'm already vain, but the vanity definitely went up. The confidence level went up, especially after the second BBL because I became more curvier. I had better and bigger hips. My waistline became a lot more smaller. You couldn't tell a girl nothing. I mean, she would get up and put her zhuzh on, baby, and go out. And the women and the men love the body. Oh, it looks so natural. Um, this, that, and the third. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I wanted to be on the more natural side of things when it came to the BBL. I still wanted to be curvy and have a bad shape, but I also didn't want individuals to look at me and say, "Oh, that's a BBL body." So you really can't tell unless I, informed you of it. But yeah, I definitely became a lot more vain in a more humble, nice, nasty type of way. But I mean, anyone would, esteem would go through the roof, especially when you're fine and you look good and you just your clothes fit you better. I mean, you just kind of develop a little type of tease. So, but I don't offend people or put anyone down or body shame, I should say, people for their body. This was something that I chose to do because I needed to do. I desired to have that done. And it was one of the best decisions I could have ever made. Again, I'm very excited with it. I enjoyed having that surgery because it gave me more confidence in myself than I already had had. So, again, to each his own is not meant for everyone. But yeah, I just wanted to go over those 5 things that I wish I knew. Um, Please, you guys, comment, like, and subscribe. Share if you can. It was a pleasure. Going over this with you all. I always enjoy coming on and chit chatting with y'all, letting you know what's going on with me and different things of that sort. So stay tuned for more. Until next time, see you guys later. And please be a blessing to someone so that that blessing may come back to you. Bye.